go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Swing it up, ass! Yeah! 6 in a row! You can't stop us! Swing it up, swing it up, ass! Swing it up, ass! Yeah! 6 in a row! You can't stop us! Swing it up!
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles travel to Sacramento to take on a team with no home. The Athletics. That's all I'm allowed to call them. They are playing in Sacramento, California, but they are not the Sacramento Athletics. Do not get confused, folks. This is a horse with no name. And they have been through the desert, have made their way up the western California coast. Sacramento. Here we are, folks. Baltimore, Sacramento, that's right. It's the Ball Sack Series starting tonight. Game 1. Apologies for all this garbage going on at the top of the screen. It's going to correct itself when this game gets started. The ads push the scoreboard down pregame, and then it either I adjust it and then have to fix it back, or you could just tolerate it, for now. There's a lot of Thai lettering. I live in Thailand. Hi. This is the BirdWatcher Channel. It's dedicated to live coverage of Orioles baseball. And we are playing game number 60, what today? 62? With 100 to go? Is that right? What are we looking at here? 61. All right, so we got 101 to go. We still have over 100 games in the season after tonight. And folks, we want to win. We're getting used to it. The Orioles are flying high after back-to-back sweeps. A home sweep of the White Sox, and then we went out to Seattle and swept the Mariners. A lot of these games have been very close. A lot of them have required some pretty gritty performances to get the job done. But, folks, the vibes are different. Players are returning healthy. We got another one coming back, and he's in the lineup tonight. We'll talk about it. But long story short, folks, for a season that has begun in as bad as a fashion as you can possibly imagine. Again, nobody out there, even the people that thought the Orioles, that they had them ranked lower than any other pundit out there. The lowest ranked the Orioles would be by anybody would probably be a third place finish, 500 team. maybe just missing out of the playoffs because of a lack of pitching. That was pretty much worst case scenario. But as we all know, it got a lot worse than that for the first couple of months of the season. But guess what, folks? This is why baseball is a game that you just don't quit on. It's a marathon, folks. How many more cliches do you need? We've got some time. 101 games left to play. And riding high on a 6-game win streak, we are taking on an athletics team that I hope we're catching at the right time. On paper, we are, because the A's are stone cold. They've won 1, maybe 2 games in their last, 21, 22. It has been bad. I mean, we're talking like Colorado Rocky bad, okay, for the last 3 weeks for the Athletics. And it's been so bad that I'm kind of worried that they're kind of due to, But let's just cross our fingers that if they continue to play the way they've been lately, and we continue to play we are lately, we're gonna win this series. Tonight we have a pitching matchup that will see Dean Kremer, who is a California boy. Yeah, he's got that long hair. He's that surfer bro type. I think Kremer is going to feel right at home, literally, on the mound tonight in Sacramento. I think we're going to get a good start out of him. Kremer has been putting up some nice, consistent starts here in the past 3 or 4 trips through the rotation. He's even up his record now at 5-5. And he's got an ERA now at 4.70. He'll be taking on a southpaw from the Athletics, fellow by the name of J.P. Sears. The Orioles have some batters in the lineup with previous success against Sears. However, one of them is not playing tonight. We do have a notable absentee from the lineup tonight. I think it's just a courtesy breather. Looking at this series as a chance, maybe, to have a strong enough lineup to where we can sit a guy that's normally in there every day. And with a lefty on the mound, that everyday player, not in the lineup tonight for us, at least to begin the ball game, is Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar is not in the lineup. Folks, don't freak out. There's nothing wrong with him injury-related. Nothing's been reported. This just looks like a planned rest day for Gunnar Henderson. And look, if, we get late on in the ball game and we need a guy to come up and pinch hit, well, we got one hell of a weapon on the bench. Now, don't we? Let's take a look at the starting lineups, and let me get the game up on the screen, and then we can relax. First pitch is about 6 minutes away. For the visiting Orioles. Let me try that again. For the visiting Orioles, Jackson Holliday will lead off and play second base. Adley Rutschman, who is heating up, he will bat second and do the catching. Ramon Laureano, that is the new boy back in the lineup. Laureano wrapped up a short rehab stint, homered in his last game for the Tides, and makes it back to the team in time to face a lefty starter tonight and give this lineup a little extra boost with a right-handed bat. In fact, Tony Mansolino believes in Laureano so much, he's going to hit him third in this order tonight. Laureano batting third and going to be the DH. Ryan O'Hearn will be out in right field and be the cleanup hitter in this lineup. Ramon Arias will bat fifth and play at third base. Colton Cowser in center field hitting sixth. Kobe Mayo gets a start in the field at first base. He'll bat seventh. Dylan Carlson is in left field hitting eighth. And Jorge Mateo is going to play shortstop in place of Gunnar and bat ninth. For the Athletics, Lawrence Butler will lead off and play right field. Is it Jacob Wilson? I'm going to have to do some clicking on these. Yes, Jacob Wilson is the shortstop batting second. Brent Rooker, very good hitter, toughest bat in this lineup. Arguably, there's a 1-2 punch. Brent Rooker, the DH, batting third, and then the second part of that punch, Tyler Soderstrom, who got off to a really hot start with the home run ball. He is still putting up some fine numbers. He's a cleanup hitter at first base. Rooker's got 13 homers and 36 RBI, hitting .272. That's better than anybody we have in our lineup. at least besides O'Hearn's average. But as far as putting up production numbers, slugger numbers, you got Rooker, 13 homers, 36 RBI, followed immediately by Soderstrom, who'll be at the cleanup spot at first base. He's got 14 homers and 42 driven in, batting .257. So, folks, between Butler leading off, who's got some power and speed, and then that 3-4 spot in the order for the A's, Rooker and Soderstrom, those are the bats we want to try to limit the damage from. Everybody else, Jacob Wilson is putting up a nice average, batting second. It's really the top 4 of the order. That's pretty damn good for Oakland. Oh, I did it. I said Oakland. I'll put a nickel in the jar. But once you get past that top 4, folks, you start seeing averages in and around the Mendoza line. You got Muncy batting 5th and playing third base. He's hitting a .195. J.J. Bleday is in left field. He'll bat 6th, and he's hitting .197. Hey, Ramon Arias. Did you guys know Ramon had a brother? Anybody know that?
I have a brother.
Yes, Slater, I know. I already brought it up. When the game starts, worry about it then, okay, buddy? Trying to get through an intro. And again, if you're going to mention me, you got to type in more than just BW or else it's not going to pop up. But I did catch it, Slater, so thanks. Right. Luis Urias, brother of Ramon, will be in the A's lineup batting 7th and playing at second base. Willie McIver, he is the catcher and batting 8th. And finally, Denzel Clark. What do I know about him? Nothing, except that he's playing center field, and he will bat 9th. All right. Should be just a couple of minutes away from first pitch. As I was explaining when I started the stream, don't worry about the scoreboard at the top of the screen. It looks like there's a pattern now where there's an ad that bumps the scoreboard down on the website, and then once the game starts, the ad clears, the scoreboard rises back up on the page, and then so everything you see up there right now, don't worry about it. Either it'll fix itself, or if it doesn't, I'll fix it, okay? Just chill, grab a drink, grab a snack. Your boy BW is piloting the ship. He knows what the hell he's doing. No need to worry about it. Crying out loud. All right, here's the game. So welcome in to anybody that, doesn't have an appetite for late night baseball during the weekday, maybe has an early morning job, got to get to bed early. You missed a great week of baseball. Got to tell you. But hey, if you missed last night, one more time, here you go.
Swing and a miss! Yeah! 6 in a row! You can't stop us! Swing it up!
BW got a little bit excited. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Sacramento. Folks, it's the Ball Sack Series. Oh, yeah, it's 9:05 a.m. where I am. I've already had breakfast. I'm halfway through my coffee. I've already been out for my morning walk. Sacramento. Apparently, the only landmark worth showing us is a giant water tower. All right, folks, so once again, Gunnar Henderson not in the lineup tonight. Ramon Laureano back with the team and in the lineup, batting third, DHing. Jorge Mateo is going to play shortstop. J.P. Sears, the Oakland left-hander, has made 12 starts, 5.05 ERA, a whip of 1.28. Opponents hitting 273 off of him. Not a big strikeout guy, 6 per 6 per 9. And he gives up about 1 home run per start, 13 homers given up in 12 starts. Dean Kremer, meanwhile, I saw a stat that said since the start of May, Kremer has had the biggest drop in ERA of any pitcher in baseball amongst qualified guys. I guess you got to pitch a certain amount of innings, but in that sample size of the past month and change, Dean Kremer's lowered his ERA more than anybody. During the past 5 weeks, his ERA is in the twos. Not too shabby, folks. Not too shabby. Let's hope for more of the same tonight. We are ready for baseball, folks. Jackson Holliday's in the batter's box. We're in Sacramento. And the first pitch is off the plate outside for ball one. Again, the scoreboard at the top, folks, just give me a minute. I wanted to see if it would adjust itself once the game started. If it doesn't, I'll go in there and manually correct it. I just didn't want to waste time correcting it, only to see it jump out of place and have to do it a second time. 1-1 the count on Holliday, leading off the ball game. And a cut and a miss on a sweeper there from Sears. Sears. Who's coming out to relieve him? Montgomery Ward or something? Sears. One ball and two strikes. Pitch. Holliday fouls it off to the left. Folks, Birdland, yeah. Folks, can somebody help Birdland get into the Discord? I posted a fresh invite link, but Birdland seems to be having issues getting into the Discord. I don't know how else to direct. And also, I need to say hi to you guys. Let's do that between innings, shall we? 2-2 the count on Holliday. Pitch. And this one inside. He gets in on it and fouls it off. 260 average for Jackson. Pitch. Swing and a miss. A sweeper, top of the zone. Holliday strikes out, but hey, at least he worked an at-bat and didn't make an out on one pitch. So hopefully Rutschman got a good look at what Sears has. Adley's going to hit from the right side here, or he has been putting up better numbers. But right now, Adley appears to be ready to hit from any side of the plate. He's had a couple of 3-hit games in this road trip out in Seattle.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
First pitch to Adley's outside for ball one. All right, I'll go in there and get that scoreboard a-working. I was hoping it would fix itself. That one's low and away. I swear, if it does jump off of this, I'm going to tear my hair out, what little I have left. Oh, that's yesterday's game. What the hell? Hold on. This is all wrong. The count now is 3-0 on Rutschman, folks. 3-0 on Rutschman. 1 out, nobody on, top of the first. And that's ball 4. Take your base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right. Give me a sec. Ramon Laureano, former Athletic when they were in Oakland. Played a few years for Oakland. That's the team he came up with, right? He's up there now with 1 on, 1 out, and first plate appearance since coming off the disabled list. First pitch strike on a fastball there, 0-1. Excuse me, 0-1 on Laureano. .266 the average when we last left off with Laureano. Swing and a miss on a backdoor slider at the top of the zone from Sears. Runner at first, 1 out. No score, just getting started. And that pitch is off the plate, 1-2. All right, so if I go over here, oh, that's a little bit off. That better? Okay. I just got to fix this part. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Laureano. Pitch. And a swing and a miss. A very late swing there from Laureano. He strikes out, 2 down. Late swing. No bueno. All right. Okay, there we are. Voila. Scoreboard's up. 2 down, runner at first for Ryan O'Hearn, folks. Turn and burn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
He takes a slider on the outside corner for a strike. O'Hearn's hitting .326, 9 homers, and 23 driven in. Rutschman at first, 2 down in the top of the first. The 0-1 is high. I wouldn't call Seattle a lousy opponent. They were leading their division before we came to town. They're not juggernauts, but they're not lousy. Swing and a miss from O'Hearn. 1-2 the count. Sears wears his belt clasp off to the side. It's a little interesting. Pitch. That ball is hit in the air by O'Hearn, but it's not that deep. Into right center field, the catch is made, and the inning is over. The Orioles get 1 base runner and leave them out there. We go to the bottom of the first. Orioles nothing. The Athletics coming up. That's right, folks. It's the Ball Sack Series starting tonight. And aren't you happy to know that we're going to wrap up a Ball Sack Series with Sagano on the mound on Sunday? The perfect. Who would you rather have in a Ball Sack finale than our boy Tomoyuki Sagano? It's going to be great. You're going to love it. All right, Butler, Wilson, and Rooker. Rooker? I hardly know her. Bruh! Big cuzzo. Come on. It's the middle of the first inning. It's too early for a bruh. 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 Come on now. Got to hang with me on this. All right, so let's play scoreboard watching. I am interested in that Yankee-Red Sox game. I know the Yankees jumped out to a 7-0 lead. I know Boston has battled back. It was a 3-run Yankee lead. Last I checked, I think it was something like 9-6. Not exactly sure what part of the game. The Rays already won today. Orioles sweep coming soon, huh? That would have been a great comment a week ago. We've had 2 of them already. Or are you implying we're going to be swept? Are you a rogue A's fan coming in here to try and flex when your team has lost 20 out of the last 21 games or whatever it is? All right. Interesting timing on the flex. I admire it, Bennett. I admire it. Enjoy the ball game. Dean Kremer on the mound, making his 13th start of the season, 5-5 record. Lawrence Butler in the box. Orioles are wearing their black jersey tops with the orange lettering and gray pants. First pitch is swung on and fouled away by Butler. Okay, Bennett, just making sure. Because I was like, do I know Bennett? Is he coming in here trying to flex with the A's right now? That's pretty brave. Curveball from Kremer and a beauty. Folks, that ball dropped 2 feet from the letters to the knees. 0-2 on Butler. Oh, come on, Blue. For a 3-pitch sequence, that third pitch was pretty sweet. It's just a hair low, ball 1. Come on. That one's in the dirt. Easy for Butler to lay off that one. 2-2 the count. All right, Bennett. We're buds, right, Bennett? We're good. You got me a little on edge. Swing and a miss. Butler goes down. Kremer strikes out the first batter he sees.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I'm telling you, folks, Dino, he's a California kid. I think he feels right at home out here in Sacramento. I'm expecting a good night tonight. Here is Wilson. He goes after the first pitch, slaps it into left. And it's going to be caught there by Dylan Carlson. A 1-pitch out. Wilson, who's hitting in the 360s, is retired. All right, 2 up, 2 down for Brent Rooker. Rooker, I hardly know her. Rooker hitting 272. And he takes the first pitch strike. Birdland is gifting a membership to a random bird watcher, Jacob Frederick. Are you from Frederick, Maryland, Jacob? I don't know. You got a Steelers logo. This pitch has popped up. Great. Here's a ball popped up to shallow right. O'Hearn's got it, and this inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Kremer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We go to the second inning scoreless. Birdland, you gifted a free membership, and you just happen to randomly fall on a Steelers fan? Oh, well.
Big buck. Stop it all.
I mean, it happens. That's the risk one takes with a... That's the risk one takes with a random membership. Okay, somebody send me a Discord link. Again, would a mod mind dropping in a fresh link, please? There is one I put in there at the top of the stream, but I don't want to open up my Discord again because I get whatchamacallit, microphone issues once the stream starts. We wouldn't want to have microphone issues again. Now, was anybody here for that game where the first hour, it sounded like I was talking from the bottom of a well? Ugh, that was terrible. And that was because I had the Discord open for the previous night on a podcast stream talking to you guys on the Discord. Oh, that's right. So that happened. Aaron Rodgers is going to be the quarterback for the Steelers next year. Ravens will be facing Rodgers twice. Oh, boy. That should be 2 wins for Baltimore. One game with Green Bay. I got to be honest, I don't even know who Green Bay's current quarterback is. I am not up with the NFL. I can't. I got to be all 100% Oriole focused. All right, folks, here we go. Top of the second inning, Ramon Arias at the plate. And first pitch is a changeup well off the plate for ball 1. Ramon.
I have a brother.
Whoops. Sorry.
I have a brother.
There we go. Arias pops one up on the first base side and into foul ground. I would love to get more than just a brief glimpse of this minor league ballpark we're calling a major league ballpark here. Not a whole lot to it. 1-1 pitch to Arias. That one's hit on the line and through the hole. A base hit in the left field. Ramon, turn on the faucet, my friend. The Orioles have a leadoff hit. That ball hit 104 off the bat. Ramon showing some power. Here comes the milkman, folks. Get those cows up. We're down on the farm. One on, nobody out. Pitch popped up. First pitch swinging on over to left field. Few steps in front of the track. The catch is made and left. Cows are gone on one pitch. Up, too late for cows now, folks. Catch made by Blade and left for the first out. Here comes Kobe Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
And folks, I failed to mention before the stream started, there has now been a official diagnosis for Ryan Mountcastle. He does have a grade 2 hamstring tear, I guess you would call it. Here is a called strike to Mayo, 0-1. And that's going to leave him out for a timetable of 8 to 12 weeks. So remember, folks, when we first heard this news, the Orioles only said it's going to be a while. I said a couple of months, with 1 month being like, if we're really lucky, it will be 2 months and maybe even closer to 3 for Mountcastle. So a couple of things that means. One, it's going to give Kobe Mayo a chance to see more playing time. Two, it will mean Mountcastle, if he was a trade piece, a guy that the Orioles were looking to try to deal away during this deadline coming up, you could probably go ahead and put those plans to rest, because I don't see another team willing to take on an injured player who hasn't exactly impressed when he's been healthy. So kind of a bittersweet situation. I don't want to see any of our players get hurt, but I also don't want to see, I don't know. I want to see Mayo get a chance. That's nice. He's at the plate right now with a 1-2 count, folks. 1 out, 1 on. That pitch is in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher, and the runner will get to second base. Arias to second on a wild pitch with 1 out and a 2-2 count for Mayo, folks. A base hit, and we get on the board. To be honest, folks, I really don't think we would have gotten a whole lot back for Mountcastle. Here is a ball hit toward second base slowly, charging it, and over to first in time. Mayo retired for the second out. Arias moves up to third base with 2 down. Play made out there at second by Luis Arias, brother of Ramon. Here is Dylan Carlson. He's going to turn. I say he's going to turn around. It's his first at-bat of the night. But normally we see him hitting left-handed. Switch hitter batting right-handed here against Sears. We haven't faced a lefty starter now for many games, and that might be part of the reason why I've been able to pull off this win streak, as the Orioles this season have done worse against lefties than they have against righties. We're hoping to turn that around along with everything else. We got a 1-0 count on Carlson. This ball's lifted into left. Does it have enough? It's going back. It's at the wall. A leaping attempt. That ball is gone. Bye, birdie. A 2-out, 2-run bomb for Carlson, and the Orioles get on the board early. His third of the season. It's 2-0 Baltimore out here in Sacktown, folks. All right. First home run of the night. I'm calling for 3 or 4. Here is Jorge Mateo, and he fouls the first pitch off. Dylan Carlson. Folks, if you're in my Discord, we were having a bit of a conversation about who's going to be on this team when everybody's healthy. And I've still got a place for Carlson, at least until both O'Neill and Mullins get back. I think we might favor Carlson over Kjerstad at the moment. 1-1 the count on Mateo. And that pitch is fouled away. Nothing against Silent J. I want to see Kjerstad succeed, but let's face it, folks. He's really a liability in the field, and he's not helping so much with the bat. Now that Cowser is back, once Mullins comes back, that's 2 guys I want out there playing every day. 2 lefty bats in the outfield already. And then you got a couple of righties like Laureano and O'Neill to choose from. I just feel like Carlson would be a better fit as the extra guy over Kjerstad. This ball's hit in the left, and will be caught out there to end the inning. But Dylan Carlson able to clear the left field wall. This third home run of the season, a 2-run shot. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Baltimore. Hey, it's a 4-10 kid. I had no idea. Now, it would make sense if the Orioles wanted to re-sign players that are running out of contract to not wait until the offseason to do it. Because those players, depending on how well they're doing, how valuable they may be on the market, they may want to test the market. So, yeah, guys like O'Hearn and Mullins, you want to keep them? Offer an extension. Go ahead and do it. Otherwise, yeah. It would make all the sense in the world as a player to just say, I'm not going to wait for you after the season. If you don't think enough of me to re-sign me now, I'm gonna just test free agency. Forget it. Enough with you. How's Honeycutt look? I think actually Honeycutt just got an injury himself. Don't quote me on that, but I thought I saw a minor injury for Honeycutt that's keeping him out of action for a little bit. But look, I'm not going to pretend like I'm keeping up daily with Vance Honeycutt, but I have heard that he hasn't exactly been developing in the less than 1 year in the organization since being drafted. He hasn't been coming along, I guess, at the rate we were hoping, you know. He's still considered, I think, like our number 5 prospect in the organization. Who do you got ahead of him? Basayo, Bradfield. Is Mayo still considered a prospect? I don't know. Probably not. We're underway, bottom of the second. Dean Kremer's first pitch looked to be a curveball that stayed high for ball 1. Tyler Soderstrom is at the plate. He got off to a red hot start in the season. Was among the home run leaders early on. This ball's hit toward left, down the line, and just crossing the foul line and making the catch is Carlson. 1 out. 4 up, 4 down for Kremer. And again, folks, this top 4 in the order for the Athletics, those are the tough guys. Now you get into the part of the order you hope to get a little bit of a break and maybe not have to throw the greatest pitch you got to get them out. Max Muncy at the plate hitting 195. Takes a first pitch strike from Kremer. Kramer's only thrown 11 pitches. He's got 1 out in the second and an 0-1 count on the batter. That is economical. There's a called strike. 0-2. It's a final. The Yankees did win by that score line that was what it was when I last checked. 9-6 the final. Oh, well. Let's hope Boston wins tomorrow. We want AL East teams playing each other to cancel each other out. Nobody sweep anybody else, not even the Yanks Red Sox. I just want everybody else to split while we gain ground. Here's the 1-2 to Muncy. That's hit on the ground. Shortstop Mateo spins and throws in time. Nice looking play by Jorge. I tell you, folks, Mateo can play shortstop. That's where he belongs. That's where he looks comfortable. 2 out in the inning for J.J. Bleday. He's hitting 197. Yeah, but Bennett, it's not like the Red Sox are the only team we have to hurdle. I mean, if we're looking long term, we gotta leapfrog a lot of teams, and I think it's in our best interest. Here's a ground ball through the wickets of Kremer to Mateo, and he fires at the first in time to get J.J. Bleday. This inning is over quickly. Dean Kremer 6 up, 6 down. We go to the third, 2-0 Baltimore. So you get what I mean, Bennett? Like, yeah, I know what you mean. You want to hurry up and get, to the next spot in the standings as quickly as possible, and I would too. And obviously, if the Yankees swept the Sox and we snuck in the 4th place a little sooner, I'm not going to complain. But again, big picture, if we're going to get into this wild card race, we're going to want the Eastern teams, when they're playing head-to-head, to basically split. That's the best chance. We have to play better than 500, and if they're splitting, they're only playing 500. That's how you gain ground on everybody. You feel me? You feel me? You got to be on board with me, Bennett. Ride or die. Hey, we got the top of the order coming up, folks. Who's ready for some more runs? Here's a friendly reminder to those in the Charm City chat. If you have not done it already, please hit the like button. Last night, or I guess it was yesterday afternoon, we absolutely smashed it, folks. Over 140 likes. That's only about 15-20 short of an all-time record. And I'm telling you, folks, the total attendance for viewership of yesterday's game was nowhere near the viewership for the game that does hold the record. So a lot of people supporting the channel by hitting that like button yesterday. Everybody excited about coming out of Seattle with that sweep. I guess when we play well, the like button gets hit more. But folks, don't blame me. Just do it for every game. Make it a habit, okay? I appreciate it. All right. We are going to the top of the third. Top of the order, Holiday Road. First pitch is a sweeper off the plate outside for ball 1. And there we get a look at the outfield berm, which is a common sight for spring training ballparks. I've had a couple of seats on the outfield berm for some spring games out in Arizona. 1-1 the count on Holiday. That pitch is outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. Through the first 2 innings, Sears has given up a couple of hits and a walk and a couple of runs on that 2-run homer by Dylan Carlson. This will be his 39th pitch of the day, and it's outside to run the count full on Jackson, folks. Full count leading off the top of the third. The payoff pitch. Lined in the right. Down into the corner. That is a base hit. And Jackson looks like he'll settle for 2. He didn't run extremely hard out of the gate. I think he was thinking 2 the whole way. He will pull into second easily with his 9th double of the season, folks. It's a leadoff 2-bagger. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right. Speed on the bases, nobody out, and the heart of the order coming up. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Let's see if we can get this guy over at least. Get the kid over at least. First pitch is outside to Adley. Ball 1. Walked his first time up. Patient Adley. And there is the first wide shot of the ballpark I've seen on the broadcast. There it is. The 1-0. That one is swung on. He chased the pitch below the zone, only able to foul it behind the plate. Yesterday's home run by Rutschman was the shortest home run of his career as it just cleared the right field corner wall in Seattle. Swing and a miss on a pitch on the outside edge. Backdoor slider from Sears. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know, Michael. It may be next year. It may be 2 years. It may be never. One and 2 on Adley. That ball's hit hard. Right center field. Pretty deep. Butler makes the catch. Tagging and going to third is Holiday. And folks, a productive out. I love it. I'm going to play It's a Magic button just for that fly ball out to move the runner up with 1 away. Because that's what you do, folks. We got a 2-run lead right now. Let's just add them on. We got a fast runner 90 feet away, 1 out. And Ramon Laureano up at the plate, folks.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
All right, well, hopefully you'll hit the crap out of the ball right now. Pitch, outside, ball 1. Not even close. Not even close. The infield is in for the A's. The 1-0 to Laureano. Over the plate but low, 2-0. We're in the top of the third. The Orioles lead at 2-0. Runner at third with only 1 out. That runner is Holiday. Laureano at the plate with a 2-0 count. And the pitch. That one is swung on and fouled back. Got a heater in on the hands. 2 balls and a strike. Sears. The pitch. That one's lifted to left by Laureano. It's going to be caught on the edge of the track. Jackson will tag easily and walk home. Okay, he jogged, but he could have walked. Folks, RBI sac fly from Laureano. He's back in the lineup. It's 3-0 Baltimore. That is an offense that is working. I mean, I want runs like that more often. I love it. Here's Ryan O'Hearn. He takes one low and away.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
The 1-0 to O'Hearn. That one's off the plate. 2-0. O'Hearn struck out his first time up, I think. Let me double check. No, he didn't. What did he do? I'm sorry, Ryan. Uh-oh. That one's hit to right. That one's high in the air. And it will be caught in front of the track to end the inning. Lawrence Butler makes the catch. Sorry, folks. Brand new ballpark. BW is trying to get a feel of these balls hit off the bat. I have no idea how this park plays. It feels like a pretty small park, so if I get excited and it turns out to be nothing, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's there to worry about? We got another run on the board. It is 3-0 Orioles as we go to the bottom of the third. 3 runs on 3 hits while Kremer has faced 6 batters and retired them all. What more do you want, folks? What is going on tonight down at the nightclub?
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
All right, well, that wasn't the button I intended, but close enough.
Where's your father?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Ooh. Ah. Hey, folks, give me a sec to get something taken care of here. I'll be right back.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
The Kremer grew up just 48 miles from where we're playing this ball game. I told you he was a local boy. Told you he'd be comfortable here. We are in the bottom of the third. Kremer's first pitch to Luis Urias is outside for ball 1. You better believe it, Parkery. You got a bird logo for an avatar, don't you? You got to believe. Here's my retort to you not believing the Orioles are on a 6-game win streak. Here's my retort. Why not? 1989, everybody. 2-0 pitch from Kremer is just out the plate. It's 3-0. He has fallen behind the leadoff man, Luis Urias. That's a strike, 3-1. Well, allow me to retort. You're right there, Parkery. Let me guess. A mosquito landed on your forehead and you just swatted it. Here's a pitch high for ball 4. Kremer gives up a walk to the leadoff man in the bottom of the third. And that is the first base runner for the A's tonight. That'll bring up MacGyver. No, not the guy that diffuses bombs with chewed bubble gum and belly button lint. Not that. That's MacGyver. This is MacGyver. He's a catcher, right-handed hitter. And the first pitch to him is inside for ball 1. That's a strike, knee high on the inside corner. 1-1 the count. Pardon me. Runner at first, nobody out for the Athletics. The 1-1. That one's popped straight up. On the infield, third base side, Arias is backpedaling, and that play was a little tougher than he would have thought. He and Mateo share a laugh about it. Mateo backing up Arias just in case. One out with that runner still at first. Here is Denzel Clark. Center fielder batting .205. First time I've ever seen this dude. He takes low for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. That one is hit in the center. It'll get down for a hit. Stopping at second is the lead runner whose name I already forgot. But that is Arias at second base. So first and second here for the Athletics. And now the lineup flips over with just one out and two on base. Lawrence Butler, the batter. Again, top four guys in this A's order. That is, you don't want to put guys on at the bottom of the order like this to bring up the guys at the top, but that's the situation we're in. Here is a curveball. Foul tipped at the plate by Butler, 0-1. Playoffs? Playoffs? The 0-1 pitch is spiked in the dirt, 1-1. My stream is so far behind, the Orioles are still in Seattle. 1-1 to Butler. Outside, 2-1. All right. We're getting into white knuckle territory here. 2-1 count, 2 on with 1 out for Butler. Kremer's delivery is low, 3-1. Come on, Dino. Don't lose it now. First two innings were a breeze. What happened? This will be the 30th pitch of the evening from Kremer. And that ball's crushed to straightaway center field. Backing up and not able to make a leaping grab in center is Cowser. At least one run will score. Looks like two will come in on a 2-run double. No, second and third? Okay. Second and third with 1 out. The A's score 1 on a ball hit by Butler, absolutely tattooed to straightaway center. Cowser made a leaping grab attempt, but it popped out of his glove. Butler, by the way, was doing a home run trot out of the box. Hey, buddy, how about you figure out that it's not a home run? Cowser did the best he could to track that ball down after he missed it. And that's the only reason why a second run did not score here. Second and third, 1 out. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Jacob Wilson at the plate. And he's got an 0-1 count. That pitch is low and away, 1-1. All right, you got to limit the damage. That's the idea right now. You got Brent Rooker on deck. So you want to go after Wilson here. If he drives in a run with a ground out or a pop-up, you're just going to have to take it. But you don't want to put him on for free, that's for sure, as that pitch is laid off for ball 2. 2-1 on Wilson. PW doesn't have an ashtray within arm's reach. This ball's popped up. Foul and out of play. 2-2 the count. We need a strikeout. Second and third with one out for the A's. Oh, how many times am I going to... That ball's lifted into left. It's a base hit. One run is in. Here comes another run. It is a game-tying two-run single by Wilson. And we're back to square one, folks. Dean Kremer has got hitting around here in the third inning. Back to square one, folks. Don't you go be giving up on me now. Kremer having a bad inning. Hopefully we can put a Band-Aid on it and he can give us a couple more good innings after this. That ball's crushed by Rooker. Left, center, and deep, and it's going to get down, bounce up against the wall, and put runners at second and third with one out. Dean Kremer, somebody go out there and talk to the dude. I don't know what happened in this inning, but he is not fooling anybody. That was a hanging breaking ball. My goodness. Rooker absolutely made him pay for that pitch. And now you got Soderstrom coming up, and boy, I didn't think just 5 minutes ago I would be talking about this, but this might be a situation where you want to be careful. And with that base open at first, Soderstrom versus the next guy in the order, Muncy, it is a huge drop-off in production. And it would set up a double play ball as well. The problem that it gives you is that Kremer can't afford to be he's got to throw strikes. No wiggle room if you load him up. So this is a key moment of the ball game, and Kremer tries to throw a first pitch curveball. Didn't look too good. It floated up and away for ball one. Oh, Rooker is a professional hitter. Absolutely. We get a courtesy strike. That pitch might have been a touch outside. 1-1 the count. Where the hell can I put this cigarette? Pitch. That one's in the dirt. 2-1. Ugh. Folks, I got to make a quick... I got to be quick. Be right back. Two-one pitch is stopped at first base, and an out will be made on a ground ball there, but a run will score on a ground out. It was hit softly, first base. We do get the out, but the A's have taken the lead on the ground ball. Kremer did everything he had to help make this out. O'Hearn first stopped the ball from getting through. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Mayo at first base stopped the ball from getting through and was able to recover and flip the ball to Dino just in time to beat a headfirst slide by Soderstrom. 4-3 A's in the bottom of the third. 2 down with a runner at third. Muncy at the plate, and he looks at ball one. That's right, Rob. You tell the chat. You tell the chat the facts. There is a strike, 1-1. Four runs in the inning for the A's. This is the 8th batter to bat in the inning. That pitch is just a hair high, 2-1 on Muncy. Lord have mercy. Come on, Dino. Get out of the inning. This ball's lifted, foul off and to the right. 2-2. Kremer's pitch count has ballooned here in the third, but he's still on a decent pace if he can get this final out right now. Pitch number 45 would put him on 15 per inning. This ball's hit on the ground. Cut off by the third baseman over to first in time. Arias gets Muncy to end the inning finally, but the A's put up a crooked number. 4 runs. After Kremer had gotten the first 6 batters, 2 perfect innings, he is hit around hard. 8 batters come up, 4 score. 4 score and 7 years ago. We're going to the 4th inning, folks. Don't you be giving up on this team down 1 run to the A's. Don't you dare. Kremer had a bad inning. The way we've been pitching lately, it's, again, folks, everything that's been happening lately cannot be sustained, okay? We're not getting into September on a 95-game win streak, all right? So we're going to face some adversity. Don't give up, all right? Don't give up. Like my boy Michael Mertig. Here's a guy never gives up. Never gives up. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the rundown in the chat. So if you were here early and I don't see your name now, I'm sorry. But Joel, JC, George, Big Cuzzo, Bennett, the Piercer, Matt, Jacob. Oh, he got the membership. Brett, Birdland, did I tell you already? Baxter, Joel, Ryan, JC, Judy. Who else we got? GP3. It's a 410 kid. Brett. Parking lot. Who else we got here? George. If I'm repeating names, I'm sorry. Erica. Cosmos. Book Doc. Edward. JC. Did I say that already? Slater. All right, we're underway, folks. Arias at the plate. And he looks at a first pitch strike. Chilo, if I didn't say your name already. I think that's about everybody, folks. Ramon lifts the ball in the right field, and that ball's hit pretty deep, right on the edge of the track. Butler makes the catch. Ramon flies out to the opposite field, 1 down in the top of the 4th. Whoops, that's the wrong button.
I have a brother.
That should bring up the milkman. Okay, let me get it back down to live chat. Here we are. Stop giving us hope. Hope is a good thing, Brett. Haven't you ever seen Shawshank Redemption? Let me be the Andy to your Red. Hope is a good thing. Colton Cowser at the plate. First pitch is a strike. All right. Oh, you don't have to get defensive about it. He just told me to stop giving you hope, and then you get defensive about it. Of course. All right. Brett's in it. Brett's locked in. We got a 1-2 count on Cowser. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 4th. Sears' next delivery is swung on and missed. A sweeper that breaks off the plate. Cowser strikes out, 2 down. Folks, there's over 100 people liking right now. Let me start over. There's over 100 people watching right now. We'd love to get to 100 likes. We've got the numbers. Please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, folks. We're on a win streak, and part of that streak is, you know, doing all the things that are kind of like, what do you call it? What do you call it when you... Superstitions. Yeah, it's a superstition. For some reason, we break 100 likes and we win. Here's Kobe Mayo. First pitch is up and in, ball one.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Can we order another Homer out of the Sears catalog? I would like to. How much is the shipping for that? Can we put it on layaway? 2-0 on Mayo. I would love to see Kobe get his first big league home run. Doesn't this seem like the right place for it, folk? It's basically a minor league park. Maybe Mayo feels at home here. That's a called strike, knee high on the inside edge. 2-1 on Mayo.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
2 down, nobody on. 4-3 A's, top of the fourth. Pitch. Low and away, 2-2. 3-1, excuse me. 3-1. That's a hitter's count, folks, for Mayo. Come on, buddy. Get spicy, man. Get spicy. Pitch. Up and in. Ball 4. Mayo draws a walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
How do you walk a guy with a strike zone that big? I don't know. Folks, here comes the home run man of the night. Dylan Carlson. 2-run bomb his last time up.
Dylan, your son?
Well, after that last hit, yeah, I'll call him my son. First pitch is low and away, ball 1. 2 down, runner at first. Sears. From the set position, kicks and delivers. That ball's crushed into the corner. But it's a foul ball. Carlson a little bit early on that swing. Just a fraction of a second. Here is the 1-1. Sears holding the ball a long time. Finally delivers, and that pitch is high. Fastball. 2-1 the count. Come on, folks. 2-out rally. That's right, folks. In case you haven't picked up your phone or anything in the past 5 hours, Corbin Burns out for the year. Tommy John surgery. That pitch off the plate by a foot or more. It is 3-1 on Carlson, folks. Three and 1 the count. 2 down, runner at first. The pitch. Called a strike. Carlson took half a step toward first, hoping that was ball 4. Sears hit the corner. Knee high on the inside. They make the count full now. That'll give the runner at first a bit of a jump. Mayo the runner. Pitch. Way high, ball 4. Carlson, take your base. All right, well, if the idea for the A's is to pitch around the guy that hit a 2-run homer with 2 down and go after Mateo, I can understand it, but what that means is even if Mateo doesn't come through here, at least for the next inning, the Orioles will be lined up with Holiday leading off, and we like that versus having Mateo lead off. So, yeah, go ahead and put him on for Mateo if that's what you want to do. Maybe Jorge can come through with a big hit. Folks, Sunday, June 15th, get out to the ballpark and get yourself a straw hat. A hat made of straw. That's right, folks. The Orioles organization. What's that expression used from Jurassic Park? Something like, spared no expense. They've spared no expense, folks. They're willing to give you a free straw hat. Go to the game. All right, here's Mateo. 2 on, 2 out. Cross your fingers, folks. This isn't a high percentage chance, but you never know. This is why you play the game. First pitch, low and away to Mateo. Okay. Ball 1. Arias at second. Carlson at first. 2 down. The 1-0. In there for a strike, knee high on the inside edge. 1 ball and 1 strike, folks. Come on, Mateo. 1-1 count. Pitch. That one's lifted. Come on, have some carry. Have some carry. Keep carrying. That ball is caught up against the wall, crashing. Unbelievable. An unbelievable catch made in center field by Denzel. Denzel Clark. Well, I didn't know who he was before tonight, but I won't forget him now because that was an amazing catch, robbing the Orioles of tying the ball game. Wow. Full speed, running face first into the wall, and he did not let go of the baseball. He looked like he just got an uppercut from Joe Frazier after that catch. Wowie zowie, folks. You can't do anything but tip your cap on that one. You can't. That guy absolutely gave his body up. If he was doing that for your team, folks, I mean, you'd be sending him a Christmas card. Absolutely. Wow. Inning over, unfortunately. Orioles so close to keeping the inning going and tying it up with an extra base hit. But, man, what a job by that dude. Denzel Clark. Go get his baseball card. Maybe you can trade him for your cash considerations card you have in your collection. If anybody has got a couple of extras. Yeah, Doug. Folks, if you're not watching along, you're going to want to watch a replay of that because even though it hurt us, didn't hurt us as much as it hurt Denzel making the catch. Holy cow. That man just ran 30 miles an hour into a wall. He looked like Bump Bailey from The Natural. I'm surprised he's still alive. Oof. All right. I think BW is ready to spark up a special lucky here on a late night out west. Where is it? Where are you hiding, special lucky? Are you behind my laptop? Where are you? All right. I see you. I see you. Trying to hide on me. All right. Okay. Another replay of that catch. Wow. We are underway. Bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Blade is high for ball 1. This pitch is popped up. A curveball in the shallow center field. Mateo going out makes the catch. 1 away. Mateo can play shallow center field. Here is Luis Arias. That first pitch is low. Sorry, folks, if you thought my call misled you and thought you're about to hear bye-bye birdie. I mean, that ball was carrying. Nearly got out of here. This pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-1 on Luis Arias, who walked his first time up. That pitch is fouled away, 1-2. Yeah, folks, once again, watch the replay. You won't see a guy go harder into a wall to make a catch. If this guy makes that catch at Wrigley, he's dead. He's dead as diligent. Between the brick and the ivy, he's done. 1-2 pitch, lined right to short. It's dropped by Mateo. He tries to recover, and he does. Jorge Mateo showing off that cannon arm. Usually at shortstop, you got to pick it clean because you don't have the time, but Mateo able to recover, actually take a step back into the outfield grass, and still get the runner out. 2 down. Wow, 121 feet. Oh boy, this ball by McIver's crushed to right center, but it's right at the fielder O'Hearn. He makes the catch, and Kremer has a quick inning, which he needed after a tough third inning. We go to the 5th. It's the Athletics 4, the Orioles 3. We got the top of the order coming up, folks. Top of the order coming up. Let's get back in the winning side of this. What do you say? Come on. Come on now. Come on. Special Lucky is working. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. That's right, folks. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Come on, folks. Oh, it's a bright day over here. You know, maybe it's not that bright where you are, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know. What's the weather like in Baltimore, folks? Now we're into June. You guys, is it getting hot? You heating up? What's going on over there? Is it getting humid? Is it getting all sticky and gross like it does in the summer already? Ugh. Going to be cooler tomorrow. Yeah, we've had some off and on rain where I am, so the humidity has been a bit of a problem over here. So I'm with you, folks. That's where I am. Upper 80s with the on and off rain. And yeah, if you go out right now, like after a rainfall and the sun is beating down, it's like steam coming up off the streets. Jackson Holiday's up, folks. First pitch. Goes after it. Drills it. Center field. Looking up. Batter's eye. Bye-bye birdie. This ball game is tied on a Holiday homer to dead center. Oh, he crushed that one ambush style. All right, Holiday cannot wear the pirate hat, all right? He looks like a teenage Ronald McDonald cosplaying as Captain Jack Sparrow. It's just too weird looking, but we'll take it. 4-4 the score. Holiday, dead center. Got every stitch of that baseball. Here is Adley, and after an 0-1 count, that is ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
All right. That pitch is low. 2-1 to count. Jackson's got a coy grin on his face. Mansolino talking to him. That ball's hit left side to the shortstop by Rutschman over to first. He's retired, 1 down. We're in the top of the 5th, folks. And, yeah. Like I said, 3 or 4 homers for Baltimore tonight. We've got 2 right now. So I'm looking for 1 or 2 more here before this one's over. Ramon Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
First pitch to him is a sweeper that stays outside. Ball 1. Laureano drove in a run with a sac fly. He's also struck out. Pitch fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1, swing and a miss, a high fastball, only 91 miles an hour from Sears, but Laureano might have been looking off speed. He couldn't catch up to it. The count is 1-2. This will be the 80th pitch of the evening from Sears with 1 out in the top of the 5th. That ball's lifted to left. Going to be caught out there, though, right at Blade for out number 2. Ryan O'Hearn coming up.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
4-4 ball game. First game of the weekend in Sacramento. O'Hearn has flown out both times up so far tonight. Takes a first pitch strike, a slider on the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Oh, yeah, that ball was totally in the yard, Michael. It was basically caught 1 step in front of the wall. And that 1 step, again, the Denzel Clark, the center fielder, he ran at full speed all the way until the catch was made with 1 step left to go, which means he hit that wall at full run speed, basically, like 30 miles an hour into a wall. Like, you know, the kind of thing you do, like crash test dummy testing with. He just did that as a human being. I mean, it was a hard hit. And, again, credit to him on that catch. 0-2 to O'Hearn is off the plate, a ball, 2 strikes. This next pitch off the plate. That'll even up the count. Now 2-2 on O'Hearn. 2 down, nobody on. Tie ball game, top of the 5th. This is getting into late time for Sears. Upper 80s on the pitch count. This one's hit towards second. Off balance throw and in time to first to end the inning. But the Orioles get a home run ball leading off the inning. First pitch Jackson Holiday sees. He crushes it to the batter's eye. And we have tied it up, folks. Both teams with 4 runs on 4 hits and no errors. The Orioles have left 3 men on base. The A's have left just 1. Bottom of the 5th coming up, folks. This game's only half over. And that's only if this game doesn't stay tied. It could go longer. Who knows? I'm ready for it. Whatever it is. BW on the call. And he needs a break, so stand by, folks, and have a good morning. Everybody got that? Everybody on the same page? All right. Yeah, it will be morning for you guys by the time we're done. So you might hear that sound clip one more time before it's all said and done tonight. Folks, June 14th, head out to the ballpark as the Orioles will be giving away a beach t-shirt. It's orange. It's got the Oriole bird and some fan looking like he's wearing a snorkel or something, and it's a shirt. Go get it. All right, here is Denzel Clark, the man that made the catch that will be on every highlight package tonight in American sports. He has fallen behind 0-2. Dean Kremer trying to work around a bad third inning where he gave up 4 runs. Every other inning has been fine. That pitch is high. George, I think I've made much worse. I'll have to go back and hear it. Did I make it sound like it was gone, like it was a no-doubt shot? I mean, I remember saying it was carrying. I don't remember like jumping the gun and saying that ball was out of here. Obviously, it was close. I don't think I made a bad call on that one. I'll go back and listen. I know I've made some bad ones before, though. Here's a ground ball that's a little slow roller foul on the left side. 2-2 on Clark. But yeah, the one excuse I will give. Oh, by the way, the scoreboard has jumped off. Sorry, I didn't notice that until just now. How long has that been the case? Scoreboard's all wonky. 2-2 pitch, top of the zone, called strike 3. As a splitter sneaks in there from Kremer at the top of the zone. He dropped the coin in the slot to get that punch out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Lovely. 1 away. Top of the order, Lawrence Butler. First pitch called strike. Come on, Dino. We're going to finish strong tonight, aren't we? We're going to try to give you a chance to get a win, too, with some runs. Hold them right here. We'll score again. 0-1 pitch is low. Let's bring that box down a little bit. That's what he said. 1-1 the count. Pitch. Low and in, 2-1. Curveball from Kremer. Yeah, folks, no Miss Janet tonight. You can tell because I played the good morning soundbite and there was no reaction, and I've made a couple of attempts at puns that have gotten zero response when she usually gives a courtesy smile. That's when I realized, boy, my humor isn't as good as I thought. Hey, there is a bit of a bridge. There's a bit of a view here at the ballpark. There's a bridge out over the right field wall. What's over there? The River Kwai? 2-2. Line drive, base hit, center field. Lawrence Butler with a 1-out single. And he's got speed. Got to keep an eye on him at first. That ball hit hard off the bat. 107 plus. There's a called strike to Jacob Wilson, who's 1 for 2. He had that 2-run single in that 4-run inning back in the 3rd. There's a strike. 0-2 on Wilson. Oh, now look. Now the top of the scoreboard is jumping around. What the hell? Why is everything jumping around? What is this, House of Pain? Oh-2 pitch. Line foul off to the right. Why are you jumping around on me tonight, scoreboard? You're making me work more. That's not fun. I'm trying to have fun here. 0-2 the count. Check on the runner Butler. He's back in. All right, let's try this. There. The magic. The 0-2 to Wilson. Upstairs. 1-2. Still can see the setting sky. Not quite in the dark out here in the West Coast. 1-2 pitch. Low and away, 2-2. It's not a sellout crowd, but it's a bigger crowd than would have been in Oakland. The 2-2 pitch hit hard and through the left side, a base hit. Oh boy, is Kremer falling back into a bad place. We already hit one really bad patch. We can't afford another. Back-to-back base runners for the A's. And again, you got the big boys coming up. You got Rooker and then Soderstrom after. This is going to be tough. We need Kremer's best stuff. He needs to empty the tank early, then do it. I don't know. He's only about to throw his 70th pitch. But we can't afford to be giving up more runs right now. We just tied it up. Come on. Pitch. Popped up. Rooker looking for a first pitch. Come on, get under it. Kobe Mayo can't make the play as the ball is near the screen, if not off the screen. I couldn't tell with the camera angle. But a ball hit down the right field line area. Up against the stands. The screen getting in the way perhaps. But at the same time, it was only a few feet away from being fair. just a couple of feet of foul territory at that part of the field. It's 0-1 on Rooker. Pitch. That one's hit into left center. It's down. It's going to get the A's back on top. Throw in toward third, gets away. Rooker, though, will stay at first with an RBI single. The A's have regained the lead 5-4. All right, get the pin up. Honestly, I feel like we should have slowed the game down and given a mound meeting to Kremer before that Rooker at bat. Buy us a little bit of time to get the bullpen going. As of right now, French is out now. It's another case of being one batter too late on something. Orioles coaching seem to have a bad habit of that sometimes. Well, AC's chiming in. So does your autocorrect. Anyway. First and second, one down, meeting on the mound over. Tyler Soderstrom due up. He is 0 for 2 so far. One of those outs, though, was an RBI ground out. So he does have that to his credit. The first pitch is in there for a strike, a fastball. 5-4 A's, bottom of the fifth. They have regained the lead and have first and second with only one out. Hey, you know I can tell you're a problem that I'm not even going to wait to handle. When you LOL yourself, you just know you're a problem. So just consider this me using my seeing the future skills, AC. Enjoy the rest of the ball game. This pitch bounces in there. And a throw to third base. The runner took off, and the A's take advantage of a wild pitch that was right there in front of Rutschman. It bounced in there, but didn't get away. But the A's pick up an extra base, first and third now. We don't want this game slipping away here, folks. Come on. Double play still in order with a runner at first, but now another run is just 90 feet away with one out. Pitch number 75 of the night from Kremer to Soderstrom, a 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. They go to second for one. They go to first, two. A double play. Folks. We give up the run, but Ramon Arias starts a twin killing, and it's a beauty. And the inning is over. We might want to get that pin up. I don't feel good about Dino coming out for another inning after that one. I feel like we should feel lucky. We gave up the lead. We'll try to get it back. Or at least tie it back and get Dino off the hook here. But let's get the pin up. Let's get him up. We are going to the sixth inning. 5-4 Athletics. We've been down a run a couple of times already tonight, folks. So don't worry. Okay, make it one time before. We've been down a run before. That sounds like a song lyric. What is that from? I don't know. But we'll be okay. We're going to be okay. What do you want me to do? You want me to call for reinforcements? Is that what it is? All right, fine. Jeez. Does it really come to that? All right. I know I'm not going to waste time fixing this scoreboard. We'll just go back over here, okay? Let's go. Enough fooling around. This hat is not made of straw. It's made of magic. This ain't a giveaway hat. This is a relic. Indiana Jones wants this hat. Hey, K-Tron, how you doing, buddy? What you doing on this Friday night? Grant Holman is on the pitch for the Athletics. So that's it for J.P. Sears. The A's bring out a righty. He's got a 4.43 ERA in 18 appearances. Ramon Arias, the first man up in the inning. It's the 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Orioles. So Arias followed by Cowser and Mayo. So 2 of the next 3 hitters batting from the right side. The A's go with a righty. The 1-0 to Arias is high, 2-0. 2-0. Let's hope this A's bullpen stinks. Oh, my. Denzel Clark, the man behind the catch of the ball game, looks like he has exited this game along with the trainer through the outfield wall between innings. Let me see if he has indeed been lifted. Yes, Seth Brown is now in center field. So hopefully Clark will recover quickly after sacrificing his body to make just an outstanding catch. I mean, if we don't come back to win, that catch is going to be the reason why we fall short probably. 3-1 the count on Arias. That one's lined. And a base hit into left field. Arias got the bat head up, hit it on a line. I mean, this ball, the angle, straight. A slide rule single in the left. 101.5 off the bat. A leadoff hit for Baltimore. The tying run is on. Come on, folks. We got a frickin' 6-game win streak. I need Charm City chat to be a little more vocal and a little more hyped than this. Come on. We got the milkman up. Get those cows up in the chat. Show me you care. Get it together, Oriole fans. 0-1 the count on Cowser. 0 for 2 tonight. And a swing and a miss on a splitter that winds up in the dirt. It's 0-2. Just the last patches of sunlight. Some pink and purple sky out here in Sacramento as night falls on the West Coast. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, 1-2 on Cowser. Cowser nearly made an outstanding catch in center field himself. Unfortunately, on a ball hit deep to center, it popped out of his glove, and that led to a couple of the runs the A's have. It really has come down to those center field plays. Two and two the count on Cowser now. The pitch. He reaches for one, hits it softly to first. They go to second for one, back to first. Cowser beats out a would-be double play ball. And luckily we've got the milkman with a little bit of speed as part of his overall game, Cowser can get down the line and beat out a double play. And with that speed, maybe even try to get himself in a scoring position now with one down, as that tying run with Kobe Mayo now due up. I think that would be a pretty good thing if Cowser feels comfortable to try and maybe swipe second. Low and away to Mayo for ball one. Mayo walked his last time up, and that first pitch was not close.
Let's get it all on there. Just spread it out.
He is 0 for 1 otherwise. A 1-0. Swing and a miss. That pitch, a splitter, dropping out of the zone, 1-1. Folks, be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Thumbs up, bottom of your screen. And subscribe if you haven't already, folks. We're just about to hit 2,800. Don't rely on that sub count number. It's supposed to be live, but it doesn't really update until it gets to every 10th. I don't know why. It's a cheap, free little app that I wish I didn't even use. But hey, subscribe, folks. Let's get up to 2,800. I'll let you know when we do if the meter here doesn't. It's 1-2 on Mayo. Pitch. Hit in the air. Center field. Back toward the wall. It's going to bounce off the base of the wall. Unfortunately, Cowser did not get the best read. Had he run hard from the jump, he scores from first on that one, but he had to make sure that that catch wasn't made out there. Mayo, his first double of the season, folks. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
That ball landed just 5 feet in front of the center field wall. So another deep fly ball for the Orioles. Coming up short, but that one drops in. We got second and third with one out. And the batter is Dylan Carlson. He now turns around the bat left-handed. And first pitch he goes after, fouls it back. Your job, Dylan, here is to hit that ball. Maybe on the ground to the right side, if not in the air, deep enough to get that runner from third home, tie this ball game up. Anything more than that would be gravy, but we got to at least do that. The pitch is low, 1-1. Decent job by McIver to keep that pitch from going wild. Second and third, excuse me, for Baltimore. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. Carlson just got a piece. 2 strikes. Come on, folks. We need a big moment. One and 2 the count. Pitch. Upstairs, not close. 2-2. Come on, Baltimore. That's Mayo's first major league extra base hit. Wow, it took a long time. 2-2 the count. Pitch. Oh, check swing. He didn't go. Oh, they rung him up. No. Blue. Blow me.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Let me be fair and look at the replay. Ah, crap. God. Slow it down. Let me see it again. Because that angle isn't straight on. It's kind of behind the plate. Hey, folks, hold the ump down. Hold him down. Get that bee bag.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes!
Damn it, man. Oh, that's frustrating. It's Jorge Mateo due up. I mean, can we get Gunnar up in this spot? Tell me we go to Gunnar right now. We're not fooling around. We're trying to win. We're trying to just keep winning. We got Gunnar on the bench. I know it's still early in the ball game, but come on, man. This is a huge spot. Second and third, 2 down. All right, ball 1 to Mateo. Here we go. He is 0 for 2. Fingers crossed, folks. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew him away with a high fastball. 1-1 the count. Come on, man. I know it's early, but this is like the one occasion I'd be like, just make the switch here. Swing and a miss, a splitter in the dirt. It's 1-2. 2 strikes, 2 out, second and third for the Orioles. Down a run. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 4-pitch strikeout for Mateo. Had a runner at third with less than 2 out to tie it, and we couldn't do it. Gotta go to Gunnar. You just got, look, I get it, you have a plan, but you gotta know that, all right, here is a specific situation where I gotta just deviate from the original plan. Yeah, I wanted to give Gunnar the whole night off. At most, maybe he comes up for one last at bat late. But I mean, second and third, 2 down after we missed out on driving in a run with Carlson up. You got Mateo up there. You got the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. We may not have that opportunity again tonight. And then you got a natural replacement at short. What are we doing? Am I crazy? I don't know. Charm City chat, talk to me. I'm not hearing anybody talk about this. Am I jumping the gun by going to Gunnar there in that spot? Well, I didn't need Carlson to get pinch hit for. Carlson's doing all right. He's got a home run tonight. I'm not trying to lift Carlson. I'm just talking about Mateo. Mateo's up there with 2 down, playing shortstop, righty on righty, and you got left-handed Henderson sitting on the bench. Again, it's a very unique situation where normally, I'm not going to Gunnar that quickly, but that was too important, too much on the line. Tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position, natural replacement, big bat on the bench. You got to go to him. Bottom of the 6th. And the first pitch is hit in the shallow left center. Mateo, the shortstop, goes out to make the catch. Muncy with a little flare pop-up. For the first out, Dean Kremer is still out there. He does get a first pitch out. And they're going to try to get him through 6 innings. The pitch count, not the problem. It's just that Dean's given up 5 runs already tonight. He's been hit pretty hard when the A's have put the ball in play. And we don't want to be further down than 1 run. We're rolling with Kremer for now. It's 1-0 to J.J. Bleday at the plate. Here's a curveball, drops in there for a strike. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch inside, 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Splitter breaking low and off the plate outside. Nice location from Dino. even up the count at 2-2. 80 pitches from Kremer. Now look at this point of view. You got a lawn chair, you got a canopy of trees over your head, and you're looking in on a ball game. That's the best seat in the house right there. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs. Full count. Hell yeah, give me a lawn chair, a little cooler, couple of special luckies. This ball's hit into center field, shallow, and over the outstretched glove of Mateo in front of Kowser for a base hit. That ball not hit hard at all, but it found a place. A one-out single for Blade. That'll do it for Kremer. Luis Arias, the next batter, due up, and Kremer is going to exit with one out here in the sixth. So he goes 5 1/3. 5 runs and 8 hits from the A's. Yenier Cano coming on for the Orioles. Call to the bullpen, folks. The Orioles down a run, 5-4 Athletics. All right. Yeah, folks, regarding Jordan Westburg and his return, it would appear that I think the logic here is if a player was deemed ready and could make it out for this series, like by Friday night for the start of this series, like Laureano has, it was worth it to fly a guy out to the opposite coast. But if it was going to be just one extra day, I think the Orioles felt like, why are we going to make a player coming out of a rehab take a plane across the country, try to acclimate, and get him into a ball game when we're flying back home the very next day after that game. So I think that's the plan, just with Westburg, to just, I guess, put him in plastic wrap until we get back home. We'll see. I got this scoreboard not working now. What's going on over here? Too many technical issues. I don't like technical issues. That means work. I don't like to work. I like to goof off. Does that work? Okay. That's okay now. All right, folks. We are going to see Yenier Cano take over for Kremer. First pitch is in there for a strike. Again, it's Luis Arias, brother of Ramon, up at the plate. Cano's ERA coming into tonight, 4.58. Ball hit on the ground to third base, and Arias drops it at first and then goes to second for some reason to get the force, but it's late. Ramon, why didn't he just go to first? Why didn't you get the sure out? He had plenty of time to get the runner at first. Folks, Ramon Arias. And you can hear Jim Palmer say, you got to pick it up and go to first. I'm going to, assume that if Jim Palmer agrees with me, that that's what should have happened. That's going to be an error on Arias. Ramon, that is. Swing and a miss to McIver at the plate. He is 0 for 2. 2 on, 1 out for the Athletics in the bottom of the sixth. They have a 5-4 lead. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So the error allows the brother Luis Arias to get a hit. Or no, to not get a hit. Right. So that really screws both brothers. Both Ariases fail on that play. All right, 0-2 the count. 1 out. First and second pitch. Low and away. 1-2. Good. I remember you. Yeah, a while, I'd say, like what, last season? That's a while, all right. How you doing? Welcome in. Late night baseball, West Coast. 1-2 pitch to McIver. Swung on and missed. No, it wasn't. McIver got a piece of it. That ball was actually trapped on the ground and might have got Rutschman in the family jewels. He's making a adjustment in that area. Let's see on this replay. Oh, ouch. Oh, Adley. Oh, my. Folks, it's the ball sack series, Baltimore and Sacramento. And Adley just got one right there in the ball sack. 1-2 the count. Hit on the ground, third base side foul. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Nah, this is an adjustment that you're going to probably need a chiropractor for. Poor Adley. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Cano gets the strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, is Elgood the big fan of the movie Twister? Man, Michael, you've got an incredible memory because I know what you're talking about. I would never would have connected. My memory is not that good. Elgood, you're the Twister guy. Here comes Drew French out to talk to Cano. 2 down, 2 on in the bottom of the 6th. I haven't seen Twisters yet. Refuse to pay for it. Elgood takes a stand, folks. I love it. You know, he's putting his neck out on the line. He's putting his foot down. He says no. Not until it's free. Then I will watch it over and over again. Hey, we got the 2790, folks, at least. So, look, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, come on. Don't you at least want to be a part of a bit of a milestone? 2,800 is on the line, folks. How about this? We get it to there. BW promises a win. There, I said it. And if I'm wrong, you can unsub. But only if you subbed up tonight. If you're already subbed, don't unsub. But I'm offering a can't-miss opportunity to sub up tonight. By the way, it's free. There's no commitment and no salesman will visit your home. Okay, we got a ground ball. Second base. Diving stop by Holiday, but he has no play. It will be bases loaded after an infield hit with 2 down for the A's. Why is Hanley not catching tonight? Well, Adley Rutschman is healthy and hitting the ball well and already DH'd yesterday, so that pretty much puts a wrap on that question. How you doing there, Grim? Mansolino's going to make another pitching change. Bases loaded, 2 down. Lawrence Butler, the lefty, due up. Got a feeling we're going to see Gregory Soto here in a minute. No, it's going to be Aiken. I am wrong. I had a 50-50 chance. I just know Aiken was the last lefty to pitch for us. Figured it was Soto's turn, but they're going to go to Aiken, folks. In the bottom of the 6th, we have a call to the bullpen. 2 down, bases loaded. All right. I would say Hanley's best chances of catching this series, Grim, would be Sunday because it's a day game after a night game. But you think him and Morton have a good relationship? If you see something there, you might be right. Maybe Adley DHs tomorrow and catches the day game on Sunday. Could be. Yeah, I like Hanley's defense. I'm really not excited about Sanchez returning if he's returning with the same amount of offensive production as he left with, because I prefer Hanley handling the pitchers. So that's why Sanchez has got to do something. Because look, that $8.5 million contract I don't think is ever gonna prove to be justified in terms of the numbers he puts up this year, but you gotta hope he's gonna at least have one or two stretches where, given enough at bats, he's gonna pop some homers, maybe win us a game or two. But again, I prefer Maverick Hanley as the guy handling the pitching staff, and I think that's more important right now than one extra power bat in the lineup. Keegan Aiken has stranded 7 of the 8 inherited runners he's been given so far in the season. He has inherited 3 here. First pitch to Butler. Come on, Blue. Fastball on the outside edge. Apparently 1 stitch too far outside. It's ball 1. Popped up. And out of play. Yeah, Grim, you put a fine point on it. I hear you. 1-1 the count. There's a called strike. We need one more strike to get out of the inning. Are the O's out of the suck zone? Well, we built a Dorothy. Oh, that's the 2-hour mark. Are you kidding me? I got to refresh the game with a bases loaded at bat going on. Sorry, folks. Stand by. Coming up here. 3, 2, 1. All right, 2-2 the count. Bases loaded, 2 down with Butler at the plate. He's got 2 hits already tonight, including a double. Here comes the 2-2 from Aiken. Swung on, fouled off to the left. Critical moment in the ball game, folks. The Orioles are down a run already. The A's have the bases loaded with 2 down. Aiken brought in here to get the left-handed Butler out. He's got a 2-2 count. The pitch fouled again. 94-mile-an-hour fastball from Aiken. We don't want it to get to a 3-ball count. The 2-2 laid off. It's a slider that just breaks outside. Good eye by Butler, unfortunately for us. And now the count is full. There is no wiggle room left. 2 down, bases loaded, full count. And the carousel will start with this pitch. Pop, foul, out of play. We'll do it again. Oof. 5th foul ball of this at-bat. Lots of noise in this tiny park right now. Another 3-2 with 2 down, bases loaded. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Aiken punches out Butler. We walk a fine, thin line, and we get across. There's still work to do, folks, but it's a 1-run game still going into the late innings. Butler strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
We got the top of the order coming up, folks. Let's show who the better team is now. Folks, if you weren't around for the end of last night's game, it sounded something like this.
Swing it up ass! Yeah! 6 in a row! You can't stop!
Come on, folks.
I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky.
You stayed up all night for a reason. Hey, by the way, welcome to the 7th of June. You've joined me. Try the water. It's great. Happy Saturday to you, everybody. On the East Coast of the United States, of course. If you're further Midwest or West, you're still enjoying your Friday night. Top of the order. It is time to at least tie this game up. And when we get down to Mateo again, if it's a situation that needs a guy to drive some people in, then my God, let's use Gunnery. Lefty TJ McFarland is on. You got Holiday up there with 2 hits already tonight, including a home run to the batter's eye. He takes low for ball 1, folks. Come on. Let's go. Ground ball hit on a couple of bounces to second. A late flip. Why so casual? I don't know. But Holiday, he's hustling. It's an infield single. They may check this. You have to check it just to save face. How can you excuse the lackadaisical play of the second baseman flipping this ball? Holiday is safe, folks. He is safe. We're winning this challenge. All right. I want to see him run. I don't care there's a lefty out there. I hope he doesn't have a good move. First pitch to Rutschman is outside, folks, and it's not close, so that little weird play might have gotten into the head of the pitcher, McFarland. Let's hope so.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Want to know the count on Rutschman. He is 0 for 2 tonight to pitch. That is a sweeper called a strike inside part of the plate, 1-1. A righty by the name of Ferguson getting loose for the A's. The lefty McFarland on the mound right now. And that's a ball hit to second. It's tailor-made. Wow. Wow. Double play.
Big buck. Stop it all.
I wanted Holiday to run. I wanted Holiday to be running. 2 down, nobody on. Laureano at the plate. Takes a pitch outside, ball 1, not close. Laureano 0 for 2 with a sac fly. Pitch outside, 2-0. Lays off. Oh, look, that's low, Blue. It's freaking low. Trying to say lays off a low pitch, but umpire calls it a strike.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
2-1. Swing and a miss. And Laureano probably felt compelled to swing at a pitch similar to the previous one for fear of getting another bad call. Now the count is 2-2.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
2-2. Hitting the air, foul off to the right. We are in the top of the 7th. The A's have a 5-4 lead. Another foul ball by Laureano. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases empty, 2 down. After a double play ball from Rutschman. That ball is reached for and turned over, hit on the ground to third. A big throw, and it's wild. A wild throw coming in from third base, Muncy. And man, again, how big is doubling up Jackson? You got to use that speed. You got to know there's so many advantages to getting him running. It's not just about swiping a base. It's about staying out of a double play. This error would have brought him in to score the tying run. Instead, there's 2 down and a runner at first after an E5. And there's a conference right now for the A's.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Ryan O'Hearn coming up, and this is probably McFarland's last batter. The last lefty in the top part of the order for Baltimore. Folks, we need to turn and burn with 2 down.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
O'Hearn needs to go lefty on lefty. Pitch. Over the plate and called a strike. Very bottom of the zone. Just the top of that ball hitting the bottom of the zone for strike 1. O'Hearn is 0 for 3. He's due. Pitch. Gets away. That'll get the runner in scoring position. That makes things a little more exciting. Okay. Base hit ties the game. And we got a 300-plus hitter up there. 0 for 3 tonight. Who's due? O'Hearn now just needs to dunk one in somewhere. Pitch. Swing and a miss on a sweeper. That ball only 77 miles an hour, and O'Hearn could not hold back. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Low and away. That time he laid off. Same pitch. 2-2. Come on, folks. We need a big hit, and we need it right now. Make some frickin' noise. 2-2 on O'Hearn. And the pitcher steps off the rubber to look the runner back to second. Laureano doesn't have much of a lead over there, but McFarland wants to keep him as close as he can to the bag. 2-2. The pitch. Swung on. Did he miss it? He did. It's a foul tip. O'Hearn strikes out. The tying run left in scoring position. Not to mention a double play ball in the inning. That was a bit of a disaster. It is the middle of the 7th. The Orioles still trail it 5-4. Athletics almost did it again. Well, folks, fear not. We're going to win one late. I mean, haven't you felt the vibes? We're going to win it late. Just to make it a little bit more exciting, okay? It's Friday night. Exciting things happen on Friday night. You know this. In the meantime, we've got a bit of a tradition around here. It's 7th inning stretch time. So, with that in mind, folks, it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right. BWB right back. B right back, you say?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
Yes, I'll be right back.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Sir Anthony Dominguez is on the pitch. First one he throws is at 97 miles an hour for a strike. 25th appearance of the season, his ERA at 4.84. It's Jacob Wilson at the plate, and the 0-1 pitch is low and away for ball one. This pitch is outside. 2-1 the count on Wilson. This one's hit toward third. It's a foul ball down the line. Wilson is 2 for 3 tonight, raising his .365 average. Who is this guy? Ty Cobb? He's hitting .367. I mean, this guy isn't just up there with a limited amount of at-bats. This guy's an everyday player. 2-2 pitch. Popped up into the stands on the left side. Foul ball, 2-2. The Orioles have a 6-game win streak on the line. They have swept in back-to-back series against the White Sox and the Mariners, hoping to continue against an A's team that has really struggled in the past few weeks, just winning 1 or 2 games while losing about 20. It's been pretty much like a 10-1 loss to win ratio here over the last couple of 2 or 3 weeks here for the A's. Full count on Wilson, the pitch. And that is fouled back. We'll do it again. This will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat, leading off the bottom of the 7th. That one's going to be served in a center field. Man, this guy can hit. Jacob Wilson just seems to put it where he wants it. 3rd hit of the night for him. Make that average 367. Or excuse me, 369. 369 this kid's hitting. Good grief. He's at first with nobody out, and now you got Rooker and Soderstrom, the next 2 batters. There's a high fastball, ball 1 to Rooker. Yeah, top 4 in this order, George, is really good. I'm not arguing the top 4. After that, though, it does drop off pretty hard. I wanted to trade with the A's last year. I wanted to get Lucas Erceg in our bullpen to be our closer. This ball's popped up on the infield and dropped by Holiday because Mateo, what are you doing? They get a force play at second, thankfully. It'll just be a fielder's choice. I guess there's no error. We get an out, but what the hell went on there? Mateo, it is on the second base side of the mound. Get the hell out of Jackson's way. Oh, my God. Just... I know the shortstop has priority in terms of calling off, but, I mean, you know, once you know you're on the other side of the infield. Soderstrom at the plate. Rooker now at first base with one out. And that actually works out a little bit for us. He's a little slower than Wilson, so less speed at first. Silver linings. Anybody? 0-1 pitch, low and a little bit inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. If we're going to win tonight, it's not going to be a pretty one. 1-1 the count. Pitch. Up and away, 2-1. Hutchins, I don't have a car. What does that make me? I'm in a lower bracket, I guess. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A splitter chased by Soderstrom in the dirt. Count even up at 2-2. Ground ball could turn into a double play and end the inning. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another split finger from Dominguez. And swung over by Soderstrom. He's gone. See you later. Where's my strikeout button? There it is.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 down. Here is Muncy. He is 0 for 3. Runner at first, and that first pitch is high from Dominguez. Swing and a miss. That pitch right down the heart of the plate. A sweeper. Muncy missed it. The count is a ball and a strike. O'Hearn made the final out in the previous inning. So Arias made the final out. No, Cowser did. Who made the final out? Mayo did. What? 6th? Oh, I'm looking at it wrong. Okay. Yeah. Arias is due up first. This one is fisted foul up against the screen near the dugout area, I think. It's out of play. 2-2 on Muncy. So, yeah, Arias, Cowser, and Mayo, the 3 batters due up. Michael, yeah, regular non-motorized bicycles, Jack Crayon, and motorized bicycles, Motorcy. This ball's lined in the right, down the corner, foul. It gets past the screen and lands onto that seating area where you can sit right on the grass. You got to be careful you sit over there. You got to watch. 2-2 pitch coming to Muncy. That one gets away from Rutschman, but the runner at first stays put. It's a full count now, and the runner at first will get a head start on this full count 2-out pitch. This will be the 23rd pitch of the inning from Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Another breaking ball. Swung over and missed to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 innings to go. The Orioles are down a run. Arias, Cowser, and Mayo, the 3 batters due up. Mayo's got his first extra base hit of his MLB career tonight. A ball hit to straightaway center field, 400-something feet. Maybe that'll give him some confidence. Again, we're playing in a ballpark that looks like a minor league ballpark, so Mayo just needs to keep thinking it's a Norfolk game, and maybe we can get a home run out of this guy. Arias has got 2 hits already tonight. Cowser's due. He's 0 for 3. And obviously, folks, we want to score here in the 8th because in the 9th inning, they still have Mason Miller, right? That's a guy you don't want to face. So let's make it count right now. I think the draft is like the same week as the All-Star game, isn't it? Or like the weekend before the All-Star game? I could be wrong about that. On this day in Orioles history, June 6, 1967, Kurt Blefary drives in 10 runs on one day in a doubleheader sweep, the Orioles over the Angels. A 10 RBI day. Not too shabby. He had 3 homers, including a grand slam on that day. Just borrowing from the Masson team on that one, folks. All right, Arias is up there. Ferguson is on the pitch, a right-hander. And that is a first pitch strike to Ramon, folks.
I have a brother.
That ball hit hard to third, though, on a bounce, and Arias is grounded out 1 away. I was hoping that would find a hole. Looks like the A's have made a defensive replacement at third. Max Schumann is in the game, taking over for Max Muncy. One Max takes over for another. Schumann on that play. As soon as he comes into the game, he's got a play to make. Folks, it's the milkman. Come on. Pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Come on. Didn't I say 3 or 4 homers tonight? Last I checked, we're on 2. We're due 1. The milkman's up. Lefty on righty here. How about we tie this damn thing? That ball's a nubber off the bat, and it's foul along the third baseline. Cowser took off just in case down the first baseline. He'll return with a 1-1 count. Come on, folks. Come on. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on in the top of the 8th. Cowser against Ferguson. Pitch. Low and in. Laid off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, buddy. Way off the plate outside, folks. 3-1. Come on. I'm telling you, we got to get to this guy. This guy is no Mason Miller. 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air. Hard. Get down. That'll split the gap for extra bases. Cowser will hit second and put on the brakes. It's a 1-out double. The tying run is a base hit away. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Come on. That's the first double of the season for Cowser. Kobe Mayo is due up. This is a big RBI spot, and they're going to go to Gunnar here. Holy cow, folks. They're going to go Gunnar over Mayo. I can't hate the move. What do we do when Mateo comes up 2 batters later, though? I don't know. Mayo's got a big hit tonight already. Are we spending this pinch hit opportunity a little early or what? I don't know. But Gunnar's up. Let's hope he cashes in, and then we won't worry. Come on.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Come on, folks. Gunnar at the plate. Runner at second. 1 out. First pitch. In there for a strike. He's looking at it all the way. Gunnar has an average over 300 on the season against right-handers. Come on, buddy. The 0-1 is low and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cowser at second as the tying run. We're in the top of the 8th. 1 out. 1-1 the count on Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Laid off outside. 2-1. Just a little patience. Yeah. Just a little patience. Come on, buddy. 2-1 pitch. Oh, laid off again. 3-1. 3-1. Hitters count. Gunnar at the plate. The pitch. Smacked foul off to the right. That pitch might have been ball 4. That one broke low and in. It's a full count, folks. Come on. One more time. Henderson up to pinch hit. And Ferguson, he turns around to look Cowser back. Cowser's grinning about something. All right, come on, folks. Payoff pitch. Up and away. Gunnar lays off ball 4. Well, we spent the pinch hitter. He is on. There's 1 out. Carlson is coming up. Mateo on deck. How is this going to work? I don't know, but we got to walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Dylan Carlson is due up. And they're going to have a chat with Ferguson. Oh, boy.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Carlson got the evening started off with a bang. A 2-run homer, his first time up. Gave the Orioles the lead in the second inning. Since then, he has walked and struck out. Dylan, it's your moment, my friend.
Dylan, your son?
All right, we are ready. First and second, 1 away. Ferguson from the belt. The pitch. Check swing. Did he lay off? An appeal. No swing. It is ball 1. The Orioles are doing a good job of laying off pitches. Instead of getting caught on a check swing, they are laying off. It is 1-0. Check on the runner at second. They do throw this time. Cowser's back in with a head-first slide. 1-0. Carlson, the pitch. Out. Oh, Blue, come on. What, just because he was due for a strike? That was off the plate. You bum. 1-1 the count.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
Carlson is 4 for 16 with runners in scoring position. That one is in the zone, knee high on the inside corner, and now the count 1-2. So 4 for 16 in this spot for Carlson. 250 average, which is better than the team average, unfortunately, in these situations. The 1-2, that one is popped up, but out of play. Carlson fights it off, and he's going to need a new bat. So a little pause in the action here, folks. Collect yourselves. Again, a 6-game win streak on the line out here. Baltimore down a run. Tying run at second base in the form of Colton Cowser. Gunnar Henderson, the trail runner, and would-be go-ahead run at first. Plenty of speed out there. If Carlson can find a ball in the gap, he'd be in pretty good shape. 1-2 the count. Ferguson's next pitch. Laid off outside, ball 2. Folks. Hang in there, Dylan. 2-2. Pitch. Oh, he reached for it. It would have been ball 3. That was half a foot off the plate, but he got a piece. Fouls it off. It's still 2-2. Come on, Charm City. Will it to happen? Will it to happen? You got to believe. The 2-2. Oh, he swung. Oh, he got a piece again. I was so worried he was going to miss it. That ball was going toward the dirt. He fouls it away. It's still 2-2. Oh, Dr. BW can't breathe. Ferguson turns around and looks Cowser back. I do believe that's the second disengagement of this at-bat. He cannot do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here it is. Inside, ball 3. Carlson has to get out of the way. Holy cow, folks. Come on, we're so close. Let's cash it in. Heston Kjerstad is in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Ball 4. Kjerstad will hit for Mateo, and we'll figure it out later. Let's go. Come on. Bases loaded, 1 down. Come on. Come on, we got a 6-game win streak on the line. Charm City chat, make some frickin' noise. Let's hear it. Hit that little heart button. Let's see some emojis popping out. Show me something. Show me there's a pulse. Show me you care. Come on, there's a heart. Have a heart. Pound the crap out of it. Whoa, the lights just went out in Sacramento. Holy cow, we've got a blackout. What happened? They just went to commercial. The stadium went black. What happened? The stadium went black and they went to commercial. I don't know if they went dark for some kind of a presentation or if they'd lost power. What happened? I'm in commercial break. I don't know what's going on. BW is in the dark. Folks, what is happening in Sacramento? Let me pronounce that the right way. Sacramento. That's right, Sacramento. We're the O, and this is our sacrament. That's right. It's time to take our communion and win this ball game. How's that? If it's not that, it's last rites. All right, folks, no religion in the chats, but just a rare, secular joke. Hang in there, folks. I'm just trying to give the situation a little bit. They went to Mason Miller. Holy crap, they went to Mason Miller. We got to deal with Miller. Damn it. And Kerstad. Oh, God, he's such a strikeout candidate. Silent J, you must make contact. God damn, lay down a bunt. Lay a bunt down, dude. Oh, my God, what's going to happen? Bases loaded. Here we go. Mason Miller. Guy throws 103. One out, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He starts him off with a slider. That ball dropped a foot down. It is already 0-1. Please, Kerstad, just make contact. Pitch. He swung at garbage. Oh, my God, we need a miracle. Oh, we need a miracle. It's 0-2. Oh, God. That bat was 3 feet from where that ball went. Please, for the love of God, lean into it and get hit by a pitch. The 0-2. Oh, my God. The wrong guy to have up when you need a contact hitter. The wrong guy. I don't care if he's left-handed. The wrong guy. The wrong guy. It's up to Holiday, folks. 2 down. First pitch swinging. Swing and a miss. 101 on the fastball. Top of the zone. They're asking Mason Miller for a 5-out save to end our 6-game win streak. Damn it, no. That pitch is high. 1-1 the count. I refuse to lose. One and one on Holiday. Come on, Jackson. Show me you're a superstar. That ball is turned on. Just foul. Off the screen down the right field line. Holiday's on 2 strikes. I can't breathe. Please. I know we're behind the 8 ball, but come on. Let the magic continue. One more night. Holy crap, that's like an Air Supply lyric accidentally uttered. I'm sorry. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Fouled back. Still 1-2. Charm City chat. BW needs you. BW needs support. BW is about to faint. Holiday's got a 3-hit night. Come on, make it 4. 1-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. I just realized I forgot to wear my fucking lucky shirt. It's my fucking fault. It's my fault. I fucked it up. Blame me. It's my fault. Forgot to switch my stupid shirt. It's my fault. God damn it. Sorry for the cursing. You're allowed to now because I broke the rules, okay? I'll be right back. BW with a rare wardrobe change. Be right back. Boy. Superstition, man. It is, it's a real bastard, isn't it? Gregory Soto on the pitch. We're in the bottom of the 8th. 5-4 Oakland. Sorry. 5-4 Athletics. Gregory Soto on the mound. 26th appearance. 4.35 ERA. Wow, Chilo already has a game summary while we're in the 8th inning. All right. Guess I can just stop watching. This pitch is popped up and a diving catch made in foul ground by Ryan O'Hearn, who has moved from the outfield to first. O'Hearn doing it all. Look at that play from O'Hearn. My goodness.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
J.J. Bleday with a foul pop-up. Here is Luis Urias. Here's a backdoor slider from Soto. Hits the outside corner for a strike. Urias 0 for 2 with a walk. Scored a run. Check swing on a pitch in the dirt. Appeal. Apparently no swing. We are down a run. Man, that last inning just hurt my soul. Oh, my God. I get it that Gunnar, him being up there, part of the reason that walk is gotten is because he's Gunnar. But, man, in that spot, anybody else, Kjerstad is like the worst contact hitter on this team, right? If you need a guy to just put the ball in play, he's the last guy I want up. I'm sorry, Silent J, but it's the truth. How did we wind up there? I don't know. Line drive into left field. That's a base hit. Arias now 1 for 3. Again, not Ramon, but his brother, Luis. 1 out single for the A's. Come on, folks. Keep that morale up. I know BW over here just about had a conniption fit, but come on. Again, I blame myself. I forgot about my shirt. I don't know if it's too little, too late or not, but I'm going to feel regret either way, I think. Here's McIver, the catcher, 0 for 3, swing and a miss on the first pitch. Struck out his last time up. Just has 1 RBI on the season, not too much playing time. Well, Katron, I put the shirt on, and we haven't lost. After I said, well, you know what? I'm going to keep wearing it. It's the 4th straight day on wearing this shirt. But I've only worn it for the game, and then I take it right off. That way I can keep wearing it without it, getting funky. This pitch is outside, 2-1 the count. But today, even though it's a late game and I was up plenty of time, wasn't rushed. Had the shirt laid out. I had it laid out over here, like presenting itself to be put on, and I forgot. Ugh. This ball's crushed foul by McIver. Count is 2-2 with 1 out, runner at first. Take a look at the bottom of your screen there, Hutchins. It is scrolling across at the moment. All the info you need. Tomorrow night at, quote-unquote, the A's, Morton versus Severino. Stream starts. Here it comes. 9:50 p.m. That is strike 3 called. A punch out for Soto.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Soto just barely maybe touching the bottom inside corner. Tough pitch on McIver. We'll take it 2 down for Seth Brown, who came in to replace the injured Denzel, what was his last name? Denzel Clark, who crashed into the outfield wall, making a ridiculous catch earlier in the ball game. 2 down, runner at first, the 0-1 to Brown. Is low, check swing, appeal, and he went. It's 0-2. One more strike, takes it to the 9th. The 0-2. There goes the runner. Throw down is a late throw, and it's to the shortstop side of the bag. Both of those combinations, or both of those factors combine, I should say, to get the runner in there safe. I mean, Rutschman a little bit slow popping up, and that ball thrown to the opposite side of the bag. The gunner had to turn around to apply the tag. By then, it's too late. 2 down now with a runner at second base for the A's. 1-2 the count on Brown. Is Miller's ERA over 5, George? Okay. I have to admit, I really haven't heard his name talked about all season. And then you combine the fact that how do you lose so many games lately like they have been? When you got a guy like that, you figure once in a while you're ahead late. I guess he's been blowing some saves. Let's hope, folks. It's always a little bit weird for a closer, at least most closers. Some of them, it's not a factor, but that closer mentality, you come in the 8th inning and then you go sit down for a while. Sometimes you come back out and you're just not as dominant as you would have been if you're out there for that 1 inning. Swing and a miss. No, it's not. It's a pop-up. Sorry. I thought Brown missed that ball. He got a piece, fouls it into the crowd on the first base side. 2-2 the count. According to AC, Miller has 2 blown saves. 2-2, 2 down. Pitch. Swing and a miss. There's the strikeout from Soto. Here we go, folks. We need a run.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Here's the good news. It is a good part of the order and a part of the order that's due. Rutschman, Laureano, and O'Hearn. Take a look at the screen, folks. They have combined tonight to go 0 for 10. They're not that bad. So we got Adley, who's got a couple of home runs here in the past few days. We got O'Hearn due up, who's been our best hitter. And Laureano in between. I say if Adley gets on, maybe Laureano should just try to get him over and leave it up to O'Hearn to get him in. Otherwise, just play straight away, do what you can do. But well, let's just be happy. O'Hearn due up third. That's good. Whether he's got a guy on base to drive in or if he's up there with 2 down, he's probably the guy you want up there for one last chance. He's in that spot. Mason Miller. How many pitches did he throw to end that 8th inning? He threw 8. So not a huge amount. He could easily throw 20, 25 pitches. All right, folks. It's come down to this with a 6-game win streak on the line. Oh, I'm going to have nightmares about that 8th inning. I don't want them. I don't want to have them. Let's just put that 8th inning into the file under who cares section. Because we found a way to win anyway. I mean, come on. Let's go. According to the Masson broadcaster, the Orioles are on the edge of their seat. Is that true, Charm City? Are you on the edge? Rutschman takes a first pitch slider at the top of the zone for a called strike.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
The 0-1 fouled back just like that. 2 strikes on Rutschman leading off the 9th. Jeez, Chilo, you're being awfully hard on a guy that, again, for the past 6 weeks has the second lowest ER. Kremer's been so good lately. That's a called strike 3. Rutschman goes down looking. Man, you're tough. I already heard you give Kremer a beat down earlier. You're still wanting to just beat up on Kremer for having 1 4-run inning? All right. It's your call. Laureano at the plate. First pitch is ball 1. Okay. Ball 1's a good start.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
1 out, nobody on, top of the 9th. The Orioles need a run to keep it going. They need more to take a lead. Pitch. That one's hit on the ground. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Arias is 0 for 3. He does have an RBI with a sac fly back in the 3rd. He needs to find a way to get on base. Pitch. He lays off a slider. 2-1 the count. Again, Ryan O'Hearn is on deck. Pitch. Inside, 3-1. Okay, folks. Miller a little bit wild with those last 2 pitches. Laureano can get on base with O'Hearn due up next. You got to feel at least as good as you can with this Mason Miller situation. The 3-1, wait a minute. Laureano asks for time. Miller was starting his delivery, then just sort of flicked the ball out of his hand toward the dugout. Three balls and a strike on Laureano, folks. Come on. Get on base. Pitch. Called a strike. Oh, that ball looked like it tailed just over the corner at the last moment. Full count. I mean, very close. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Good on you, Ramon. Laureano, go to first. Bring up O'Hearn. Come on, Baltimore.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Tying run on. O'Hearn at the plate. He's 0 for 4. He's due. 1 out pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased one low and in. O'Hearn was going for it. Didn't get the heater that he was looking for. 0-1. Pitch. Hit to the left side. Get down. Oh, it's caught. That ball hangs up in left field. It's the second out. Blade with the catch. The Orioles are down to their final out. O'Hearn making a bid to go to the opposite field. But it hung up there. Right to the left fielder. Here is Ramon Urias, folks.
I have a brother.
We need a big clutch moment right now against Mason Miller. First pitch, swing and a miss. 102 on the heater at the top of the zone. Oh, Ramon, I don't want to be in your shoes, man, but you're a bigger hero than me. Come on, you can do it, buddy. 0-1 the count. Crowd making noise here. Pitch. Upstairs, he lays off. We got a Ramon on base. We got a Ramon at the plate, folks. If we somehow can tie it up, I want everybody tomorrow to go out and buy a Ramones album. Whichever one you want. The pitch. Oh, a swing and a miss at a slider that broke 2 feet outside. And we're down to our final strike. Miller is on 22 pitches since coming on in the 8th. 6-game win streak on the line. 2 strikes on Urias, the pitch. And that is off the plate. Ball 2. Oh, the crowd wanted it. We are still alive, folks. One more bugle. Come on. Living on a prayer. Find a gap, Ramon. I'm saying go right center. Right center, and let's tie it up. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. 103 in on the hands, and he got a piece of it to stay alive. Folks, we've got a chip in a chair. We're still at the table. We need something. 2-2. Swung on, hit back to Miller. He takes it halfway to the base and flips it to the bag, and this ball game is over. The Orioles' 6-game win streak comes to an end here in Sacramento. Final score, Athletics 5, Baltimore 4. The Orioles left 10 men on base. The A's 7. They outhit us 11-8. We both made an error. I know this is going to be a hit to everybody's morale. We're riding the crest of a high in a beautiful 6-game win streak wave, and we know that there were situations tonight that could have made this outcome different, and that's going to haunt us. But, big picture. Look, I'm allowing people to be upset tonight, but big picture. Go ahead, let off some steam. You know, smack, booty smackers out there, go out and smack some booty tonight if you need to, just as long as it's consensual. It's all good. Whatever you got to do, folks, as long as it's legal. Try and absorb this loss, okay? And let's look at the big picture. We're going to try to take this series and even it up tomorrow and take 5 out of 6 on this West Coast trip. That's what we're going to try to do, okay? What this does is just make getting back into 500, this is why it's a tough road, because every time this happens, you got to win one just to make it even and then win the next one. But that's the idea. We're going to win the next 2. We're going to salvage this series, and we're going to have a nice little road trip. That's the hope that I'm hanging on to, and I have to, folks, because yeah, that was a really emotion. I mean, last night was an emotional win, hanging in there. We were on a tight what do you call it? A tightrope, whatever, right? Walking a tightrope, and we hung in there and got the W. And then tonight, yeah, what could have been? Oh God, tell you what. All right, folks. How do I regroup? So Dean Kremer, it was not a good line. Again, he had the one bad inning. It really hurt him. 8 hits, along with 1 walk, over 5 1/3. He got a couple of strikeouts. His ERA is still under 5, which, again, it's his worst outing, and he's probably made 4 or 5 really good starts until this clunker here. Ynier Cano got just 1 out, as did Keegan Aiken, to get through that 6th inning. That's where all that damage was done. 4 of the 5 runs, or no, excuse me. What am I talking about? Never mind. I'm making up an entirely different story. The damage was done in the 3rd inning off of Kremer, the 4 runs. And then that winning run was in the bottom of the 5th, right after we had tied it up on a Jackson Holiday homer, 450 feet to dead center field off the batter's eye. I mean, an absolute moonshot. The A's came right back. Brent Rooker, RBI single, turns out to be the game-winning RBI. The A's could have added on. The bullpen did bear down and keep the game within reach of a rally, but we just couldn't find that rally, folks, especially that 8th inning. That, again, is going to haunt my dreams, unfortunately. But one night of sleep, may that dream haunt me, because tomorrow's a new game. And you put that aside, what are you going to do? Let this linger as we play tomorrow? No. We put it aside, and we back our boys to bounce back, to even up this series and give us a chance to get out of here with a series win on Sunday. So tomorrow's matchup, let's take a look. Going to be the same start time as tonight. What was it, 9:50 p.m.? Charlie Morton, folks. We need Charlie to be the Charlie that he has been since rejoining the rotation. He has made back-to-back consecutive quality starts. We need another. He'll be up against former New York pitcher for hire. This guy's been with the Yanks. He's been with the Mets. Luis Severino, right-hander on the mound for the A's. That is the matchup again tomorrow, late night, folks. Late Saturday night live here on the BirdWatcher Channel. Forget Saturday Night Live on NBC. You know that show has stunk now for about 17 years, I'd say. At least. Some of you would probably say 40 years. But, yeah. This is the Saturday Night Live you want to be here for, folks. It's going to be the Orioles looking to tie up this series after a tough loss tonight. Even though I really feel kind of down, I am happy to have brought this game to you tonight, folks, as always. Thank you for your support. Thanks for hitting the like button on the channel. Not sure if any super chats came. If there was a super chat, I would have thanked you, but there were none. It's okay. I get it. Super chats when you lose aren't too common. But hey, that's why we're going to get one tomorrow, because we're going to come back and win, folks. Look, these A's, pump the brakes, and remember, they have been on a really bad run. They were kind of due to get a W. I was honestly worried most about the fact that they were in such a bad run. It's like, how bad can they be for how long? Because 21 games where we only win like 1 or maybe 2 it was. That's a team, I don't care how bad you are, that's due, right? Even the Rockies are due after a stretch like that. So, not saying that, again, if you want to sit and point fingers and blame whoever for the reason why we didn't win the night, go ahead and do it. It's fine. But I do think that it's important to keep the vibes going here, folks. If we want to expect this team to, keep the heroics up, keep the focus, keep the vibes going, we got to keep the vibes going too. As fans, we got jobs. We don't get paid for them, but we got jobs. All right? So come on back tomorrow and do your job. And let's root this team on to level up this series, okay? All right, folks. And it looks like Charm City Chat is just down in the dumps. I wish I had a way to cheer everybody up, folks. I wish I did. Let me see if there's another game I can send you to. I don't blame you if you want to hurry up and just blow out of town here. That was a rough one. Yep, just going to sign off. It's a late one out west. Oh, it's after 1 a.m. where you are. Holy cow. No wonder you guys must be really tired. Hey, welcome to my world. You're now about to go to sleep when BW typically wakes up to call a ball game. So get a good night's sleep, everybody. Sorry about the loss. We've still won now 9 out of our last 12 games. Come on, hang in there. This team's trying to turn it around. All right? We're not going to win every game up until the All-Star break. We're going to lose a few. All right? Hang in there. The hat says hello. Sorry the hat didn't help us. But we'll all be back. And, yeah, I guess it's the end of the run for the shirt. And I guess it's probably for the best because this is day 4. And I got to admit, it's starting to feel a little itchy. I think your boy needs to... Same with the beard, by the way. Might be time to clean up now that the streak is over. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry about the loss. Come on back tomorrow. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Good night, everybody.